ninth amongst guards in the league. This was one of the more frustrating things I saw yesterday because there comes a point to me when thinking about Caitlin Clark being ranked as the ninth best guard in the league by her peers. It is either delusion or it is jealousy. Because when you watch Caitlin Clark play the game of basketball, they don't treat her like she's the ninth best guard. They don't pick her up full court like she's the ninth best guard. They don't blitz her after she crosses half court like she's the ninth best guard. They don't double team her like she's the ninth best guard. They don't foul her as though she's the ninth best guard. So to rank her as the ninth best guard leads me to believe it is either delusion or it is jealousy. That's what I'm led to believe. I can't suggest that it is, and I'm not speaking about an individual WNBA player. I'm speaking about the WNBA players, because how in the world do you vote her as the ninth best guard, though you treat her as the best, the second best, or as worst, third best guard? But I'm reminded of this, and I hope Caitlin Clark understands this, that criticism is the cost of praise. And what you have to pay in order to receive praise is criticism. And Caitlin Clark has received a lot of praise, and as a result, she will thus get a lot of criticism. I'm also reminded that love begets hate. If TJ loves me, James is going to hate me just by nature of the fact that TJ loves me. That's just the way the world works. If somebody hates you, other people are going to love you just because other individuals hate you. So when I think about Caitlin Clark and the dilemma she's facing currently with the W, you voted the ninth best guard by your peers, and why don't they treat you like the ninth best guard? They don't, because there has to be some version of delusion here or some version of jealousy. But also, Caitlin, because so many people praise you, other people are going to hate you. And I think that's what we're seeing here now. I'm not going to sit here and say that WNBA players hate her. The word hate is subjective. But what I am going to say, which is very objective, is there is some version of animosity based upon the love that Caitlin Clark is receiving by everybody else.
I agree. Go ahead, T.
It's what I said yesterday when they put Joe Burrow number 7. This list don't matter. It don't matter. And you may not like Caitlin Clark, and that's okay. But when you finish first in assists and 7th in points as a rookie, and you're not the 9th best player in the league, the 9th best guard. So that means they got you somewhere in the 20s and 30s,
player-wise,
but you're finishing top 10 statistically as a rookie. He said hate is a strong word. The hate is real. It must be her game. You don't like her. You don't like the attention she's getting. She proved as a rookie that, oh, I can really play. Diana Taurasi was like, oh, it's going to be different. You come into the WNBA, you're not going to do what you did in college. She started off, she had to kind of find her way, and when she found her way, she was balling. And what did Diana Taurasi say? Oh, yeah, she's a lot better than I thought she would be this early. And so for her fellow players, with her peers, to do this, the list can't be real. They must just want to keep motivating this young lady, because now everybody I play, I'm not shaking your hand, I'm not talking to you, I'm busting your you-know-what every time we play. And this is what they're doing to her. They're motivating her, and do you really want to give her more motivation? Because she can really play. It ain't fair. I don't know what the agenda is, like why. And, oh, everybody talking about Caitlin Clark. Oh, Caitlin Clark, get all this. If y'all stop doing this, we stop talking about it then.
Welcome back to Elite Hoopers, where we say what the mainstream won't. If you're between 20 and 60, you already know this isn't just basketball anymore. It's a cultural war in sneakers. And right now, the most polarizing figure in the WNBA just got slapped in the face, Caitlin Clark, the name that built the league's biggest ratings, record merch sales, and packed stadiums coast to coast. And the other fellow WNBA players just ranked her 9th among guards in all-star voting. Not 4th, not 5th, 9th. Let's break this madness down, because it's not just about ballots. It's about jealousy, politics, and a league choking on its own bitterness. Let's start with the cold, hard facts, the vote breakdown that broke the internet. Section a hat. The numbers that don't add up. Caitlin Clark received 1,293,536 fan votes, the most in WNBA history. She wasn't just popular. She obliterated the record. And she didn't scrape in either. She's tied for 2nd overall in weighted all-star score. But then comes the kicker. The players ranked her 9th among guards. Yes, 9th. While she leads her team in assists, averages 18, 2 points, 8, 9 assists, 5, 0 rebounds, and gets double-teamed like she's prime Michael Jordan. She's 2nd in the entire league in assists. She's missed 7 games and is still top 11 in scoring. Visual. Full court press montage. body checks, and viral fouls from recent games. Narrator with irony. So let's get this straight. They trap her full court. They hack her like she owes them money. They scheme entire defenses around her. But suddenly, when it's time to vote, she's not even top 5. Let's talk about what's really happening here, because this isn't about performance anymore. It's personal. Section 2. Jealousy or justice. Let's call this what it is. Jealousy. And no, we're not the only ones saying it. Barstool's Case Smith. They guard her like she's prime Jordan and downplay her impact every chance they get. Robert Griffin III. Some players purposely voted her out of the top 15. Stop hating. Dick Vitale. Pure jealousy. This isn't just media noise. It's an eruption. Clark is 23 years old. She's already the face of the league. She's why the WNBA flies charter. She's why salaries are rising. She's why the ratings tripled. So when these players pretend she's not elite, it's not just disrespect, it's sabotage. And here's the kicker, they're doing it on her turf. Rodsection Sen. The irony of Indianapolis. Let's not forget, the 2025 WNBA All-Star Game will be held in Indianapolis, Caitlin Clark's home arena. She'll walk in as team captain not because of her peers, but because of you, the fans. She'll draft her team. She'll run the show. And she'll do it while the very players who snubbed her will have no choice but to salute the scoreboard. You can hate her all you want, but the game, the business, the spotlight, it's hers. And still, some say, she hasn't earned it. So let's talk performance. Section Urbera. The stats don't lie. Clark isn't perfect. Let's be real. She's shooting 29.5% from 3 and has a league-high 5 new turnovers per game. She missed 7 games this season, quad strain, groin strain. Even sat out the Bukers matchup. She's in a mini slump, going 1 for 23 from deep over the last 3 games. But she's also had a 20-point triple-double on opening night, a 32-8 -9 explosion in her return from injury, and nearly 9 assists per game, second in the league behind Alyssa Thomas. So explain to us how she's worse than Natasha Cloud, or 16th-ranked Kelsey Plum, who's averaging 26 PPG, but got absolutely torched by the players' vote. Something doesn't smell right. This isn't analysis, it's attitude. Section Hamish. The WNBA's self-inflicted wound. Let's be blunt. Before Caitlin Clark, the WNBA was gasping for relevance. Now it's on every sports segment, selling out arenas, flying private, and instead of rallying behind the wave, players are throwing rocks at it. Why? Because Clark's spotlight came faster, because she's white, because she's Midwest polite and doesn't talk trash. Whatever the reason, the result is clear. The league is biting the hand that feeds it, and when players mock, elbow, and snub the face of their own league, they're not just disrespecting Clark, they're insulting you, the fans who showed up for the first time in years. So where do we go from here? Is this fixable? Section Cis. The aftermath. What comes next? Clark has already said it. We about to get that dub. She's not worried. She'll use this as fuel. And come the 19th of July, at Gainbridge Fieldhouse, she's going to show them, and here's the part they don't get. You can't cancel greatness. Clark's rise isn't a trend. It's a movement. And if the league's own players can't recognize it, they'll be left behind jealous, bitter, and irrelevant. Caitlin Clark didn't just make the WNBA exciting. She made it matter. And if they don't like that, well, they better start guarding her better than voting her. Outro. Call to action. This is Elite Hoopers. Smash that like, hit subscribe, and sound off in the comments. Did Caitlin Clark get snubbed? Or did the players get it right? Let's hear it. Because the next time someone says she doesn't belong, we'll show them the scoreboard.